And today we are checking out some things I learned on the internet.
I was 7 years old when I learned that chopsticks is not just for eating.
Oh yeah? They're not just for eating. You can put them in your hair. You can shove them up your nose and do a COVID test. That's not recommended though. What else can you do?
It's for when you don't have a funnel and you have to transfer liquids from a wider rim. Here is my matcha.
I don't believe you. How hungry? You're playing a dangerous game. Trying to pour a bowl into a plastic bottle. There's no way it's gonna work without spilling.
It's for you to transfer liquids from a wider rim to a smaller rim, and it should just follow.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's actually working. My new chopsticks were so powerful. Look at that. No spills.
That is incredible. She really proved me wrong. That's crazy. You know, maybe it's just her. It's not the chopstick. Maybe she just has amazing precision. Wow. I am flabbergasted. I have no words. Another life-changing hack that we learned here today. Anyone know how to put these on? A swim cap? You stretch it and then put it on your head. Oh, that was aggressive. Oh. Okay, excellent. I don't think I've ever put on a swim cap. I have a very sensitive scalp. My head would not appreciate the pressure. So you basically stretch it like a piece of bologna over your head. Now that thing be sucking up everything. Head, hair, eyeballs, eyebrows included. Nothing is safe from a swim cap. And there you have it. Perfectly hydrophobic. Wow. Now we know how to put on a swim cap.
Guys, I just taught Jazz this hack, okay? But if you do not feel like trying on pants in the store, all you have to do is wrap them around your neck like this. And see, those are going to be like, this will fit you just fine. I think they'll fit you better than the other. If it just barely touches, they're going to fit you. If it won't touch, they're not going to fit you. And if they, like, cross over way too much, they're going to be too big on you.
Wait a second. No. You can't make a claim this insane without somebody testing it out. I'm gonna go grab my favorite jeans and see if this is legit. Because I hate trying on clothes in a store. Especially Zara. I'll be waiting 3.5 hours in line to try on a pair of socks. No thank you, I'm not doing that anymore. These are some of my favorite jeans. They're absolutely snatched. It doesn't look like it's gonna fit around my neck. I have a really small neck. So it's literally perfect. And these are the perfect jeans. I don't know who figured this out, but I owe you my life. So she tried it. She got some jeans, wrapped it around her neck. Okay, yeah, good enough. Let's bring them home, try them on. Oh, and they fit perfectly. Why is this always a problem with jeans? You know, if it fits your butt, it's not gonna be perfect on your waist. Almost every single article of clothing that I buy, I have to go get it altered. I can't find nothing in default settings ready to wear.
Hey, shout out to that kid on TikTok that told me that your TV is actually never broken.
I don't know, that looked pretty broken to me. That looked like somebody hit it with a hammer or their fist. Kyle had one too many monsters and gave it a good one. It's time for a new TV. Wait a second, did she just tap on it? And it went away? What? Yeah, who knew you had to be gentle? Gently caress the TV screen, and it'll fix itself. You know, why has nobody ever thought of that? Usually when technology is acting up, we think to just slam it as hard as we possibly can to try and fix it. That ain't never solved nothing. Gotta be gentle. Gentle taps to revitalize the pixels on the screen. Wow. How does Nana clean her pots? Dish soap? No. Tomato paste. So you take some tomato paste, put it on a sponge, and it cleans stainless steel pans, makes them look like they're brand new. It's gotta be something about the acidity in tomatoes. There's no way it's gonna get rid of those burn marks. Nope. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, give it a little more. Oh wait, it actually did. It's removing the burn marks from the pan. Why does this feel so illegal? If it can do this to a pan, then I wonder what it'd be doing to my stomach after eating a bowl of spaghetti. Cause this feels illegal. You know, why don't they be making dish soap out of tomato sauce if it's this powerful? I can't believe it is this effective. You know, speaking of pans, I learned this the other day that if you don't have a pot big enough, you cook spaghetti in a pan. And it's so much faster because you're using less water. You don't have to wait for a giant tub of it to heat up. And since it is a crime in Italy to break the spaghetti in half, nobody likes short spaghetti either. This is the best way to do it. Don't forget to salt your water. I was today years old when I realized the Tinder logo is a flame because you get matches. I had no idea, and that actually makes total sense. So you swipe right to light a match, but you also swipe right to get a match on a dating app. And that's where the flame comes from. They really thought this through.
I was today as well when I found out you can plug your hard drive straight into your phone
and save photos directly into a hard drive.
Wait, no. Okay, I'm gonna need a tutorial for this. Like, it's that easy? You just plug it into the phone and then you can just drag and drop it into the hard drive? Because I've been taking all my pictures, uploading them to my computer, taking up precious disk space. Now, I'm always running out of space. And then putting it on a hard drive. You can cut out the middleman here.
Okay, so I have footage right here, and I'm just gonna click here. I'm gonna scroll to save to files. Then I have all these different things here, and this is it here, hard drive. You can create a new folder. Oh my goodness.
Bro, this is literally life-changing. Like, not enough space on your phone? You literally plug it into a hard drive. You could just transfer all of it off on a hard drive. No more having to delete precious memories so you can download Roblox. I'm shook. Bro, I love these videos because I'd be learning something new every time I do one of these. You know, whenever I think of snake, I think of this. And then I found out what an Arabian sand boa is. Look at his little face. It looks like a very badly drawn snake. Or a little sock with googly eyes. Like, doesn't he look friendly? You know, they must be very good at catching their prey. Because they'd be too busy laughing at how goofy he looks. I can't believe this is a real snake. Y'all remember these drinks? They had these when I was a kid. You know, now that I think about it, it's probably just sugar and red 40 in a cool bottle. But anyways, after all my years of drinking these, I finally figured that you can reverse the top and close it again. Wait, so you can twist off the top, and then you put it on upside down, and then it closes it. Save your little red 40 drink for later. Why is this thing called a candy corn? Tastes nothing like corn. So when you stack it up in a little circle, little candy corn fortress, it makes a corn on the cob. Incredible. Why doesn't McFlurry come with this weird spoon? Like, why can't it come with a regular spoon? I know why. Do you know why? Because when they make the McFlurry, they do the soft serve, put the little lid on, add all the toppings, then spoon goes in last. And then the spoon attaches to the mixer and mixes around the McFlurry using the spoon. I remember the first time I watched them do this, I was like, whoa, that is so cool. Like this video if you did not know that already.
Ever had your peanut butter super low? Ever had your peanut butter super low? This one's not, but let me show you for an example.
Is it a problem to have your peanut butter super low? Is there anything you can do about it besides scoop it out? Or perhaps, oh, my peanut butter is running low. I must run to the store and replenish my stock of peanut butter.
Here we go.
Oh, he's just gonna spin it around and, okay, I know what this
Two more
is.
times. Good job.
It's all going to go to the top.
Pick it up, scoop it up.
If you spin it around.
3 more. There we go.
You know, I too like my peanut butter traumatized.
Grab it. Open it up.
Oh, wow. It's like brand new. Okay, but what if you put it down? It's all gonna sink to the bottom. You know, hurry up, scoop it out while it's still sitting up top. Are people really afraid to get their knife in there? What if I'm getting nut butter around my fingers while I'm scooping it out? Grow up. Explaining to customers the difference between 4-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive. So, 4-wheel drive, I thought it was 4-wheel drive. When it's front-wheel drive, all the torque is in the front 2 tires. Rear-wheel drive is all of the torque is in the back 2 tires. And then all-wheel drive, we're hopping around. You know, this is the kind of mansplaining that I appreciate. Like, makes total sense now. Because when you buy a car, you're like, wait, well, which one should I buy? If you're gonna be doing a lot of off-roading or driving in the snow, you need all-wheel drive. Cargo burr won't get stuck in the snow. Pretty great. I would only ever buy all-wheel drive. Here's an interesting way to grow strawberries. Fill an old rain gutter with soil, plant berries, and harvest them as the overhang. Whoa, wait, these are rain gutters? You know, must be nice to live in a place where you can actually grow things like this. Growing strawberries here, very difficult. But like, if you live in a place where you have actual seasons and it rains a lot, you can totally do this. They'll take some dirt, plant some strawberries like anywhere, and they'll grow. Oh, to live in a moist environment. I'm so jealous of you. You know, y'all have probably seen this Michael Jackson video where he literally leans forward, defying gravity without falling over. How did he do it? Well, apparently anybody can do it as long as they have the right kind of shoes. There is a groove in the bottom of the heel that latches onto a hidden nail in the ground. And watch this. Lean forward without the danger of falling on your face. Also, can we talk about how Muzan looks just like Michael Jackson? Like, coincidence? I think not. The cat refused to take the medicine, so he poured the medicine on it and let it lick itself clean. Life hack, how to get your cat to take its medicine. Through the mouth, by force? Absolutely not. Can't force a cat to do anything. But you got a little something right there. Yeah, let me just clean it off. Bro's about to pass out in 3, 2, 1. That's actually so smart. What if you put it on a spot that I can't reach? Y'all know these flowers, the hydrangeas? Whenever I get a bouquet that has these flowers, it is always wilted. They always look so sad and defeated. Why? You're a flower. You're beautiful. Stand up tall. It's because they don't drink from the root or the stem. They drink from the flowers. So every time I buy these flowers and they look wilted, you have to like let them soak up water. Like let them drink from the actual flowers itself. And then wham, bam, they are back to life, ma'am. Incredible. The things that you learn on the internet. You know, I thought they just couldn't like thrive around here. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys learned something today. Comment below, let me know what it is. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you turn on notifications. Click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. I've been crying all day. How can we make today even worse? Let's see. Great, 5-Minute Crafts just posted a new reel. I wonder what we can learn today. Almost 3 million views. Protect your privacy. Increase your safety with these hacks and gadgets. Take a pair of underwear and lock your door with it. Bro, you have a bolt. Can't you just lock your door and then put it in normally? What's the underwear for? Maximum security panties. Okay, somebody's going to attempt to use a wire to break into your hotel room. Bro, what did he do? Did he just steal a coffee cup? Why this door got no lock on it? Yeah, let me just open it from the inside. What did he take? He left something there. Did he leave his wallet? That world's dumbest criminal. Yeah, look, this is before. This is after. Bro left his wallet. Or perhaps a sweet treat. I can't really tell. Anyways, place a towel every single time you leave your house so that no wires can break in. Or, get a lock. You know, like a bolt. This is ridiculous. Never, ever post a clear photo of your house key. Because criminals can just zoom into their iPhones and make an exact copy of your key and break into your house because they know where you live. Ah, yes, this plastic key will get me into her home and I can steal all her influencer belongings. Yeah, bro, that totally worked. You totally just opened somebody's front door with a plastic key that you traced off their phone. Wow! Guys, just don't post a clear picture of your key online. Just don't do it. You open yourself to this risk. Also, who does that? And like, what are the chances you get like a clear HD 4K quality version of your key? Like, look at it. Look at this thing. Oh, wait, let me position it perfectly. Yes, that's the angle. There is a 99.9% chance that this would not work. If you're sitting with your bag, put your leg around the loop. Okay, wait, this is actually valid. Finally, guys, we got a useful hack. Sometimes you're in a sketchy part of town, you're in a sketchy city, sketchy country. You're worried about people stealing your bag, but like you just put your leg in the loop, boom. They're gonna have to take you with the bag. You know, let me just go get my storage bucket, put some leg holes in it, and pour an entire tub of liquid silicone to make a butt mold. Is that what we're doing today? Hey, Lumpy, are you throwing up? Did y'all hear that? I have a feeling this isn't gonna take 5 minutes. Bro, are we in a metal making class? What is that? And why has it got teeth? Yeah, let me just go in my garage and start making things out of metal. Bro, I hate how I can't even do any of these. Like, who has all of these materials in their house? Yeah, I have no idea what we're even doing. What happened to the silicone mold? I thought we were making one of these curvy vases, you know, with the butt. What was the point of making a mold of your torso? Bro, I'm just so confused right now. Just clip it together. What? Is that it? Is that what we made? A leather and metal thong? What is this even for? Definitely one of the more modest Coachella fits. Lumpy! Ew! She threw up! Ew! We interrupt this program for a vomit cleaning break. All over the rug too! Fantastic. Ugh, it's still warm. Ugh. No, you're not coming back. Did you know 5-Minute Crafts is also doing dental tutorials? Like, oh, you have a cavity? No, you don't have to go to the dentist. Let's just do this at home. Bro, you have a cavity. Ew, why is there dirt in there? Is that hazelnut spread? Yeah, consider brushing your teeth. No, let's pick at it more. This thing is like a 5-layer chocolate bar. I don't need to go to the dentist. Let me just watch this 5-minute craft tutorial and shove a cotton ball in my tooth hole and then fill it up. Bro, they even bust out the UV light. Some tells me this person is not even a dentist. They just watched a YouTube video. Like, where'd you go to school? YouTube Academy. Yeah, I took the 5-minute crafts class and now I am certified to remove cavities. Oh yeah, it totally works like that. Wow! It's like brand new. Oh, thank goodness it wasn't on a real human. They were just practicing. Yeah, people in dental school have to practice too, but like, why would you put this on 5-minute crafts? Like, we went from actual like 5-minute crafts to now showing you how to perform dental surgery. No qualifications whatsoever. And I tried to do this in the mirror, and my tooth ended up decomposing and falling out. I mean, obviously, do not try this at home unless you are a dentist. But if you're a dentist, you would know exactly what to do, and it's probably not this. I'm going to send this to my dentist friend right now and ask how accurate it is. Okay, my dentist friend said it might be a pulpotomy done in a different country or something. What even is pulpotomy? It looks familiar, but also wrong. So if there's any decay in your tooth, it will be removed. The pulp chamber, I like the sound of that, is opened by drilling through the enamel, and then the coronal pulp will be removed. And then the tooth extraction performed if there's no pulp. Then pulp chamber is sealed and tooth is restored with a crown. Oh, this is legit. You know, maybe 5-minute crafts is onto something. This next hack, you're going to take cement, put it in a tub with a tube that spirals around the pole to quickly fill up a balloon with cement. Why is he shoving it inside a box? Is there like glass panels in it? Bro, I thought this was 5-minute crafts. If you had ADHD or hyperfixated on this project, it would take at least 4 days and 5 hours. 1 day later? Yeah, no. Anyways, there's still so much left to do. We have to remove all the balloons, and somehow it's made stones. These look like perfectly smooth stones. Wow, they look great. Are we making like a stone wall? Why are they being numbered? Why did you take them out of their home? Oh, we're gonna paint them neon green. Why? For what? Oh, is this like an art exhibit? You know, what is 5-minute crafts not doing these days? They're like, you know what? The little paper crafts, the macaroni art, it's not gonna cut it anymore. We're gonna be doing dental work, and we're gonna be doing massive art projects that belong in a museum. Like, this is literally something I would see at a museum. Something an artist took months, if not years, to make. I mean, just numbering all these cement balloon rocks, painting them and putting them back into place where they belong, that would already be a very tedious task. It would take a very long time to do that. I don't think you understand. I thought this was gonna be like an art project, like an art installation that belongs in the MoMA. No, it's just a fancy little ledge for the 5-minute crafts crew to have their afternoon drinks on. Do y'all have any idea how much work went into that? That is an art piece. It belongs in a gallery. No, a museum. Y'all are casually leaning your Fanta fingers on it. Ugh. Anyways, cool hack. Let me see if I can free up the next several weeks to make one right behind me.
Brother,
Already, I hate it. Anyways, foot mold. I've seen enough of these videos to know that they're making shoes. They have to be making shoes. Actually, no. Maybe they'll make a bag, like a foot-shaped bag. Maybe it'll be a furniture piece, like a centerpiece on your table. But plot twist, it's made of your feet. Will definitely stimulate some great dinner conversation. Okay, get all the floral foam off of it. Disgusting. We don't need that anymore. Wow, a cement foot. That's what we wanted, right? Take some Warbler. Or maybe it's just foam. You know, there's so many layers. This is definitely gonna be a shoe. Oh, but wait, plot twist. They're making a shoe, but you had to sacrifice a shoe to make this new shoe. So it's like, what even is the point? Like, oh, I could really use some new shoes. Let me sacrifice some old flip-flops to make the new shoe. You know, because in the 5-minute crafts universe, buying things does not exist. You have no money. You have no store. You have no Amazon. You only have household objects, a very expensive woodworking shop, every single power tool that you could think of, and gallons upon gallons of cement, silicone, and resin. Okay, so this is gonna be like a layered sandal. Is it gonna be like them Gucci platform sandals? It's gotta be. Okay, so put some paint in a straw. Before, after. That's why she took them off immediately. She couldn't bear to wear them more than 3 seconds for the before and after, and then took them off. Like, oh, I'm not even gonna look at the camera. I am so embarrassed of the creation I just made. Girl, I look like you put a period pad as the base of your sandal. Like, come on. Yeah, I really wanted to trust the process, but no, I couldn't before. You know, we had some perfectly good, stable, comfortable flip-flops. And then what the heck are these? 12 seconds into wearing these, I know them straws are gonna pop out. They don't even fit your feet. Like, these are so embarrassing. Come on now. All that effort. Like, we made a mold of our foot for foot's sake. To end up with these? Disgraceful. I hate it. And somehow my day got even worse. Why 5-minute crafts needs to be stopped. While holding a breathing tube to your face, just paint your face with silicone to make a permanent mask. Don't worry, the air tube will allow you to breathe through this entire process. And then just take it off. Reach into your cabinet and get some liquid plastic, because everybody has that. I have like 3 jars of liquid plastic in my drawer right now. Don't believe me? Look. Anyways, paint the inside of it and then pop it out of the mold. Whoa! Wait, I feel like we skipped a few steps. How did a mold of her face turn into a nightlight? Bro, this is actually terrifying. I don't like it one bit. You know, of all the things you could have made a mold for your nightlight, yeah, I choose the bottom half of my face. Wow. Perfect. I feel like I've seen worse. Anyways, we still have so much leftover silicone. What else can we do with it? Have your bestie lay down with her feet against the wall while you paint the rest of the liquid silicone over her legs and make a paper mache cast. Don't worry, she won't lose circulation in her legs. It'll only take 5 minutes. Trust me. I'm a 5-minute crafter. Anyways, what are you gonna do with this leg cast? Wait, that's it? A stand for your bag? I don't approve of this. You know, all of that effort. Ugh, why? Just why? You know, you had a mannequin leg this whole time. Oh wait, no, she made that. Allegedly. You could cut a few steps and spray paint some mannequin legs black and then put it on your wall. Like, that looks stupid. Oh wait, but there's more. You know, we still have all this liquid plastic and silicone. So let's do our ear now. Oh, some of it's spilled out. Some of it's spilled out, bro. I'd be freaking out. You know, the 5-minute crafts employees have way too much trust in each other. It's basically like a mad scientist lab. They just be doing these experiments on each other somewhere in Russia. And then pour some liquid plastic into the ear mold. And now you have it. A perfect mold of your ear where you can put all your earrings. You know, a little jewelry dish just won't cut it. You know, it's not personalized enough. It's like people who only buy things that they can monogram with their initials to like personalize things. It's mine, so I want to personalize it as much as I possibly can. And nothing says personalization like a jewelry stand of your own ear. No, I've had enough of this. All this liquid silicone, I'm surprised they haven't shoved their foot in it yet. I feel like 5-minute crafts loves doing that. Oh, wait. You guys are in luck. Take some liquid silicone, pop your foot in it. And then, oh, we're doing wax this time. Oh, little foot candle. That burns from the toes? How is that gonna work? When it melts, it's just gonna be like a toeless foot. It'll be a nub. That was a horrible place to put the wick. Thirsty belly button? Offer it a glass of water. Duh. Thirsty, it was not thirsty, it was dirty! Filthy! What just came out of there? Bro, was that a fetus? I am shocked and utterly terrified. I think I saw it move too. Like, where did that come? Like, ugh, where did that come from? You know, some people really don't be cleaning out their belly button. Burn marks on your neck. How you get rid of these? You take aloe and wrap it around your neck. I mean, yeah, aloe vera is good for your skin, very moisturizing. Like, what are these supposed to be though? Burns? Or she try to contour her neck horizontally? Like, what's going on here? This is supposed to be a burn? Anyways, just take whatever tool that was and pop some aloe vera on it. You know, very moisturizing. It kind of looks like a high fashion choker. And then brand new smooth neck. Wow, great. Thank you, 5-minute crafts, for something that actually takes 5 minutes. That was the first one. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the face and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. It's me. Today, we're checking out some cool things you've probably never seen before. This is the most expensive meat in the world. Aged Wagyu beef for $3,200 a pound. Why is it black, though? It's like it's burnt. It's been through hell's fire and back. Open it. Let's see the reveal. Is it going to be pink on the inside? I think it's going to be pink on the inside. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, wow. That is some gorgeous-looking Wagyu. So, I was born in England, and growing up, we only ate well-done steak. So, most of my life, I've eaten my steak burnt to a crisp. I want to chew for hours. I want it like jerky. And so, the first time I went to Japan, we went to a fancy Wagyu restaurant, and then they asked me, how do you want your steak cooked? I said, well done. And they looked at me like I was insane. Like, you can't do that. Like, I just disrespected the chef, the cow, and the entire establishment. You can't say that. He was like,
I can do medium. That's the most I can cook it.
So I was like, okay, fine. And then he brought it back and it was basically still raw. I was so embarrassed. The rest of the trip, I just went to the grocery store, got my own Wagyu, cooked it at home, how I like it, and it was really good. Okay, I'm trying to eat steak medium cooked now. I'm making progress. Comment below, how do you eat your steak? I need to know these things. And just disrupted a whole timeline. Oh, whoa. Did you see that? The moment that they threw the rock in, it's like a portal glitched open. Nah, there's something going on in there. Besides just fish. Where's the rock? Did the rock disappear? Sometimes when somebody jumped in there, they would disappear. Or they would just break their leg. Incredible. Now, there are several ways to make a sandwich. We usually do it horizontally. But have you seen a vertical sandwich? Oh wow, all the way to the ceiling. That is an impressive sandwich. I'm not too crazy about the bread to meat ratio. That is unacceptable. But this thing is a masterpiece. This is the first time I'm seeing a vertical sandwich. That thing is taller than me. Okay, but how do you eat this thing? Do you eat the top piece first, or do you start from the middle, or do you fold the entire thing nicely into a very long horizontal sandwich? Comment below. Y'all ever seen a turtle drink water? How do I unsee the last 5 seconds of my life? Because what is this? What is bro doing? How it feels to wake up in the middle of the night, take a nice long sip of ice cold water. Oh, that just be hitting different. This is how you give pills to your pigeon. That thing looks like a little pigeon toilet. It's even got little locks on it. Bro's in pigeon prison. And now you have no choice but to take your vitamins. He even like shoved it down his throat too. You see that? Yeah, I don't know which is funnier. The fact that pigeons have to take pills? Why? They need some vitamin D? Some Benadryl for the little pigeon allergies? Like, what are you giving them pills for? Or the fact that he's trapped in this little contraption and there is no escape until you take your pill. This is ridiculous. It's like an anti-wing device. I have never seen somebody pour this many drinks at once. You see all those glasses at the bottom right there? He is going to fill all of them without spilling a drop. He mixed up all of the drinks in the glasses. Okay, it's pouring. Let's see if he spills anything. I think I saw a drop right there. Oh, they're different colors too? And he spilled a little right there on the countertop. This dude has got to be the most talented bartender I've ever seen. Like, that's got to be like 100 drinks right there. And filled up all of them in different flavors in like 10 seconds. That's insane. Bro, win. You know, the whole bar clapping. Now imagine getting a $5 tip for every single one of those drinks. Baby, that's how you make money. You know, some crazy things go on in a Planet Fitness. It's like there's no rules. You can do whatever you want as long as you're working out. As soon as you walk in, it says judgment-free zone. So this woman brought her rabbits to the gym. Put them in the cup holder. I don't got a cup, but I do got a rabbit. Oh wait, her cup's on the other side. Silly me for assuming that somebody doesn't bring their pink Stanley cup to the gym. You know, that's her trainer right there. He'd be giving nibbles of encouragement. I hope he knows how much I love him. Is that a curly pigeon? A bird? You look like you grow mushrooms out of him.
It's not mushrooms. It's actually a shearling jacket from the Gucci Fall Winter collection.
Oh, so sorry. How idiotic of me to assume that was his feathers. Clearly, the bird is more bougie than I will ever be. It is so windy outside that the trees are holding on by their roots for dear life. Nah, it's about to get lifted. Oh, bro, the entire tree got pulled up out of the ground by the roots. You know, this is why vitamins are important. That would have never happened to a big, strong tree. That thing was malnourished. Those roots so weak couldn't even hold on from a little breeze. That is terrifying. I would not want to go outside during whatever is going on over here, lest I get swept away and end up in some random person's backyard. Our neighbors thinking we are doing a simple renovation. Okay, they put their house up on the second floor, and are they building something under? I didn't know you could do that. Oh yeah, we're just renovating our kitchen, getting some new countertops, maybe some new cabinets. No. Taking our house and doubling it. You know, this whole thing is going up on the second floor, and we're building a basement. I didn't even know this was possible. Like, you could just raise your house up on some stilts and build a bottom layer. Money could really buy anything, huh? I want a basement, but you already have a house. Like, we'd have to move the house and then make the basement under it. Okay, how much is it gonna cost? There is not much money can't do. You know, all of us have that friend that does the really good voice impressions. And then there's this girl. She is so talented. I was not expecting the voice to do that. The line was so long on the train. He literally went through the window. You know, no ticket needed. And you definitely don't have to wait in line. You know, take the window way in. It is an entrance, right? I ain't waiting in that line. When my seat is right there, you know, just shimmy on in. If it fits, it ships. You know, I've always wondered what happens when you take a watermelon, cut it in half, and then leave it to decay for several days. After the 5th day, it's already growing mold. Ooh. Oh, the water is being drained from it, and the whole thing is getting moldy. Oh, you touch that thing, it's gonna cause the next COVID. Crazy how after drying up with all the mold, it starts getting wet again. Ugh, disintegrating in its own filth. Oh, she really had a glow down. I can't believe she went from this to this. Who hurt you? Ew, why they gotta do it like that? That was a violation. Whoever running this page is down bad. You know, just in case you ever wanted to see a time lapse of a watermelon decay, congratulations, you now have that knowledge. This is the most narrow room I have ever seen. Bro, the whole house is built like this? Why is every room so long and skinty? The bathroom. Where's the bedroom? Oh, it's the long... Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just the long house. Here, you gotta be this skinny to live here. Oh, that Flash the Flounder from SpongeBob. This is his house. Wait a second. Even the toilet hole. Excuse my language, but I'm pretty sure that some people are capable of dropping logs wider than that entire toilet. Forgive me for my horrible imagination. Wait, can you do this? Is this physically possible? Where you take a fan and cut a pizza. Was the pizza even cut to begin with? How are you gonna stop the video before you you even cut it? This is the most disappointing blue wall given video I have ever watched. I have never wanted to know the answer to something more. Like, you're almost there. Maybe you realize it could never. Final answer. That thing looked like it was made in a lab. I had to Google this. Kangaroo mouse. Ah, that's the one. Okay, I was not even close. It's a kangaroo mouse. Look at that thing. Insane build. Oh, whoa. I've only seen pictures of these. I always thought they were photoshopped. They're extremely rare, but they do exist. Whoa. It's like getting the legendary gun in Fortnite. Crazy tornado footage in Florida. It's very hard to capture the actual tornado part. Because usually you just see like winds blowing everywhere. Also, why are you outside during a tornado? Shouldn't you be inside? Do you fear nothing? No, it's just clouds. Oh no, it's not just clouds. That's like an actual tornado. Whoa, I've actually never seen one this close on camera. Bro, is it in a boat? Did he just give up? What if a tornado goes into the ocean? Like, where's the sounds in this video? Is bro not freaking out? Bro is way too nonchalant about a tornado being so close to him. Ah! It's destroying everything! This is terrifying. Oh wait, okay, it just barely missed him. Oh, he's watching from his apartment. Oh, there she go. You are so brave watching this from your balcony. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, are you not afraid? But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the little clock. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. It's me. Today we are watching videos that will make your brain hurt. I like some skis. Whoa. How'd you do that? Is it broken? Is it chewy? Is it stretchy? Why? How is it doing this? Okay, this I can't tell if it's AI or not because it looks way too realistic. But like, how did they do that? It has to be an edit. Like, that thing is stretchy. It's glitching up. I think there's something wrong with your skis. Gotta wait for them to patch this in the next update. Bro is climbing a ladder, right? Okay, wow. Very cool. Very cool. Have you noticed there's no support on this ladder? Oh, is he gonna go through it? Is he gonna pull himself through it and somehow end up... Oh, he's gonna flip! Even better. Whoa. You know, nothing but sheer determination and aura keeping this ladder up. Bro flipped himself on a freestanding ladder. Do you have any idea how much strength this would take? This is like extremely impressive. I don't even think I could do this on a ladder with some legs, with 3 people holding the ladder. Bro just casually pretending that gravity doesn't exist. Knock knock. Who's there? Whoa, your cat is huge. Wait a second. Maybe the house is small. Oh, that's a child. Okay, this is weird. It looks like a very modern apartment. There's also cars outside. It's even got an elevator. It even makes the elevator sounds and has marble floors. Like, bro, this is like a super modern futuristic Barbie playhouse for billionaire kids. It's even got ambient lighting on the ceiling. For friend's sake, it's got a backlit mirror in the bathroom. This has to be a replica of somebody's very fancy house. It's probably this big. Maybe bigger? Kids look like giants in here. Just drink half a bottle of water. We'll save the other half for later. Okay? Everyone does this. Bro made a little water bottle boat. That thing could have prepared me for this moment. You drank half a bottle of water. Half, right? Vertically, not horizontally. What's wrong with you? Enjoy sipping the other half from your little water bottle boat. And leave me out of these shenanigans. I spent 2 weeks looking for my iPad. You see the iPad? The cover of the iPad matches the seat perfectly. It looks like it's part of the seat. Has nobody accidentally sat on this? Like, is that my frail butt bone or an iPad? Usually when you lose something that you use all the time, it's usually right in front of your eyes, and then you miss it. Like, where did my glasses go? Oh, 9 times out of 10 they're on my head. This is an optical illusion called the parallax effect, where it looks like the plane is just floating in place. Bro is glitching in real time, just casually over the ocean. Like, hold on, I'm waiting for the other plane to pass before I go. So he's actually moving. And if you keep watching the video, you can kind of see, like, he's over the bridge now. But the way that the planes are moving together, when you move in the same parallel plane, it looks like you're not moving at all. Pretty cool, huh? This is the San Siro football stadium in Milan. It has a spiral walkway. And when people are walking on it, it looks like the entire staircase is rotating. But it's not. It's just the people making it look like it's rotating. Isn't that so cool? Like, it looks like it's spinning. No, the people are making it look like it's spinning by walking down. You know, what if they all walked up? It would rotate the other way. Remake instant ramen. Okay, it's finished. Wait, what are you doing? Why did you drain it? Why are you cleaning it? Weren't you gonna eat it? Are we reversing the entire process? With a fine-tooth comb, rearrange all the noodles and and the dried toppings. Oh wow. Put in the oven to dehydrate it. Put all of the toppings in a little container. Oh wait, bro is really dedicated to reversing the ramen. He prints out the ramen package. Oh, we're doing this legit. Just like brand new. Could have just used another ramen package. No, not good enough. We started at 100 and now we're at 1. Even the little seasoning packet, I'm shook. He like reduced the sauce. He did a little reduction into a concentration. And then put it all back where it belongs. You seal it off with a hair straightener, and it's like brand new. Congratulations, you can get $1 whole for that now. I can't believe bro just DIY'd some packaged ramen. You can restore to factory settings, revert to its original form, the dehydrated ramen circle, and the packets. I cannot believe this. Now sell it to somebody, see if they notice a difference. I wonder if somebody would cook this again and they'd be like, something missing. 50% of flavor's gone. Almost tastes like it's been cooked before. 1 star. How do you like your fries? With ketchup on the side or ketchup drizzled on top? Either way, wrong answer. This is how this guy does fries. Ketchup, then fries, then ketchup, then fries, then more ketchup, and another layer. Are you the guy who ordered extra fries with your ketchup? Here. Let me just top you off a little bit. Fantastic. Oh man, the furikake completely missed the fries. It's the best part. Completely normal treatment of your average ketchup lover. Backing an 18-wheeler like a pro, there is no way that truck can back up into that corner. Like, you're already too far ahead. Like, how do you even do this? The parking lot is full. You're gonna hit the other truck. It's so close, bro. You already messed up. Bro, there's like 3 spots next to it. Like, empty spots. No, you're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit the car. Oh, stop doing that. Stop going in and out. You ain't a burger. Oh, wow. Okay, that was actually very impressive. You know, maybe that's the tech. The in and out until you get it right. Oh, he's so long and awkward. It's just the way I like my men. I hate these AI videos. You're watching a plate of mushrooms, and then what is that? Suddenly it's a bird. When did it turn into a bird? Or a penguin? Are those penguins? Bro, why are they on a plate? My mushrooms! They got up and walked away! Like, it honestly feels like a fever dream. Like, bro, what just happened? That mushroom looked at me funny, and then suddenly, they evolved into penguins and then walked away. Like, who's making these AI videos? Either way, I don't like it. That guy got left behind. He just wanted to be a mushroom. He didn't choose the penguin life. I don't like it. They'd be messing with my head. I'm telling you, a few years from now, like, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference between real and AI. Bro, I could send this video to my mom, and then she'd be like, is that real? College practices are no joke. Why? Oh! Why is it moving like that? How do you move your calf muscle like that? Like by itself? There's something living inside there. That's about to give you a cramp. If the nerve becomes injured or becomes irritated, it causes the calf muscle to involuntarily twitch. That's why he said college practices are no joke. They got his calf working overtime. That thing has been awoken. It's got a mind of its own. It's going to be involuntarily twitching from now on because you've worked him so hard. Wait, is bro standing on his door? Okay, no, standing on the floor. But wait a second. He put his feet up and then his arms, wait, how? Bro just casually defies gravity. Gravity just doesn't exist in this room. Like, how can you stand on one wall? Yes, no problem. And then stand on the door like it's no problem. Bro, I'm so confused. Is this like an optical illusion? Maybe he got some sticky feet. I actually have no idea how he did this. Okay, I already know this is gonna be one of them AI videos. It's gonna be grapes and they're gonna transform into something. I'm not ready for what? Okay, let's see it. Grapes. Are those kittens? Oh, dogs. Yes, some nonchalant grapes that turn into some very chalant dogs. I don't like it. They didn't even make their final transformation. I love grapes. I'm not gonna let this video ruin grapes for me. These grapes are not the best. We're gonna tier rank grapes real quick. Assuming they are all crunchy. Green grapes. A. These purple grapes. A. These grapes. B. The dark purple ones, also known as moon balls. C. I don't think I've ever had these crunchy before. Cotton candy grapes. B. Long purple grapes. D. No! They're gonna ruin blackberries for me too, bro. I was literally just eating blackberries, and now you're gonna ruin blackberries for me too, and those look like the biggest, most succulent blackberries I've ever seen. I know this is gonna be like AI generated. It's gonna transform into something. I saw it move. I seen it. It's turning into a bird. Ew. It wasn't even blackberries. They were literally birds. I hate it. Can we stop? That's enough food to animal AI. There are 2 bike wheels spinning towards the ball. The ball is gonna get thrown inside. And it just launches it up into the sky? I was not expecting that to happen. You know, clearly I don't know my physics. I thought it would just be like trapped inside. That ball got yeeted further than Ronaldo. They took a stick, put it on the waterfall, and then it just like illuminated the rest of the waterfall. Bro, just controlled the flow of water. Is it physics or are you a waterbender? Okay, that seemed very unlikely. That all of these colored, wait. How does it even happen? They have to be sorted by weight. But like they're all trapped inside there. And then when you unleash them, all the balls go into their respective color category. How is that physics? How does that even happen? Why are there so much less red balls than blue balls? Man, I would love to have this as a kid. I would try to shake it up and try to get them to mix. I'll show you physics. You know, I've seen some crazy makeup, but she got her hand inside her face. How'd you do this? Wait, where are her fingers? The entire hand was a prosthetic? Oh, the fingers are still in there. Wait a second. There's another look. This time, the fingers are ripping off her skin. Okay, this is the coolest makeup I've ever seen. Okay, pull it out. Oh, whoa. Okay, it gets crazier because what the heck is this? Where is anything on her face? Where is her nose? Where are her eyes? It's a clean canvas. Okay, play it. I gotta see where her eyes. Oh, wait, that doesn't explain anything else. Where's her nose? Where's her mouth? I sacrificed my eyeballs and nose for a very large mouth. What are you for Halloween? Certified yapper. Okay, that's way too cool. These are so sick. I love optical illusion makeup. There's another optical illusion on paper, but it looks like it's a ramp. Like the battery is gonna slide down, right? Whee! It looks like it's gonna go down a slide, but it doesn't. It's making my brain hurt. I don't know how much more of this I could take. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. Today we are checking out some creative people on the internet. When an artist becomes a magician. Did he just set his painting on fire? Oh, wait. It's not burning the painting. It kind of just, like, stays there? Oh, now the fire is illuminating a path. Wait, where did that moon come from? How did you make it just light up in the fire? That Van Gogh did this in the 1800s? They would have thought he was a witch. This is not art. This is pure witchcraft. Burned at the stake. Where did the moon come from? That has to have been photoshopped or edited in. Oh, the sparklers? They light up and... Wait a second, the whole thing is moving. His shirt, her hair. How do you make a painting move? This has got to be an edit. It's no longer a painting. Can you believe this? They made the lights light up with a matchstick. This is like blowing my mind. Like it has to be edited. Like I don't see any other way that they could do this. You know, sometimes I wish I could just like enjoy things, but my brain is too busy trying to figure out how it works. Like how did you just light this paper on fire and the whole thing doesn't set on fire? It just gets on fire in certain places. And it's very ambient and relaxing, by the way. It's so freaking cool. You can make nails out of a lot of different materials. But snow? How does that even work? It'll melt, right? No. She found a way to do it. You take some snow, put it in a fake nail. Whoa! And it just stays. Finally found a nail more brittle than my natural nails. One touch, and it's gone. Easy come, easy go. She also used a pencil sharpener as a nail. So you can just put the acrylic around it, paint it, and put a little cover on it, and then wham bam, you got pencil sharpener nails. Perfect for back to school. Teachers love these. Why have a backpack full of supplies when you could just have everything on one hand? The pencil, the sharpener, even the eraser. And she's doing math homework as proof. See, totally functional. Yeah, until you have to go to the bathroom. Then what? That pencil looking real sharp. It'd be a shame if it stabbed something. These would be really fun for 5 minutes, then get them off me. This is a really simple and interesting way to do a textured canvas. You basically make paper mache out of paper towels and water. Add some glue. Oh, I thought that was tomato sauce for a hot second. Like, oh, we're gonna make it scented and flavored too. Oh, that is so cute. Now I know how the Home Goods does it. You just mix up the paper mache and then put it on the canvas, and then when it dries, it's like textured 3D. You can do so many cool things with this. I go on Etsy and they be selling all these aesthetic, neutral textured canvases. And it's basically just like paper mache you could DIY at home. Like a lot of people don't realize that you could do these things at home. S'mores. That does not look like s'mores. Okay, is it gonna be slime or a wax melt? Because I refuse to believe this is an actual s'more. It looks way too good to be true. Why isn't this going viral instead of the Dubai chocolate? Because this thing looks insane. Wait, this is real food. It looks way too good to be true. Because every time I'm reacting to food and it looks insanely delicious, like I would pay any amount of money right now to have a bite out of it, 9 times out of 10, it ends up being slime. This is a rare occasion where this is actually a s'more. Like they're not lying to me. You know, on the internet, you are often deceived. The thing making me drool so much I can barely even talk. One of the best pastry chefs in the world, back back at it again. What is he making today? I need to know the most perfect donuts I have ever seen. Somebody told me that these cost like $75 a donut. I gotta see the finished product. It's like the perfect donut. Oh wow, what was that? Creme brulee? A hard candy shell? Oh, he's filling it with vanilla bean. Oh, I think they're fancy beignets. Oh wow, it's like glass shattering. I would give anything for one of those. Where is this dude located? Paris, London, Singapore. When I go to one of these locations, I am going to go to this bakery. Mark my words, Cedric. I might pass out in front of your bakery, but I think it will be worth it. For my first bite of gluten, I want it to be these pastries. Okay, now he's making a cake. It looks like a wedding cake. He just has floor-to-ceiling glass windows outside his bakery. I really hope it's like soundproof, because that would be so distracting having like hundreds of people constantly record your every single move while you're working all day. Like, is it not distracting? Like, what if they start banging on the glass? Okay, what are those? Cream puffs? Vanilla bean custard, some whipped cream. Whoa, that looks amazing. You just stack the pastry cakes on top of the real cake. Oh, we're gonna need a ladder for this. He did not make all of those himself. And every single cake is a little bit smaller than the other, so they stack on top of each other. Oh, I thought it was just him. He has a whole squad of chefs that copy his every move. Is that thunder or an explosion? I just imagine all the chefs in the back just to mirror his exact movements and make the exact same thing that he does. I swear, this is the last Cedric video. Only because I have a story time. Okay, so he's making a pear dessert that looks exactly like a pear. So I went to this restaurant in Aspen. It was like a chef's menu. You pick like 4 things on the menu. And the menu was so obscure. Like, you didn't know what you were gonna get. It didn't say hamburger. It would just list like ingredients and vibes. So if you thought you were getting a hamburger, no. It was like charred flesh medallion, grass, aged cheese, heirloom tomato, on a bronzed wheat dome. So we were so confused and we kind of just guessed. And then for dessert, guess what they brought me? One of these pears. And they brought it to me. I started laughing so hard that I started crying because I thought it was a joke. I thought they just took a bowl with some rocks and put a pear on it. And I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I paid like $400 for this meal and you gave me a $1 pear for dessert. And I cracked it open and it was one of these pastries. It was so good that it fooled me. And it was one of the best desserts I've ever had. I saw this ice cream on Instagram Reels. It's Pokemon. On top of the ice cream, bro. How did they even do that? Snorlax's belly is quite literally a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Oh, wow. I guess it was thunder. I guess it did start raining. Why does Japan have the coolest foods? They got a Snorlax cone, and we got a Wendy's Frosty. I cannot believe how cool this looks, even though I would feel very bad eating them. Not Snorlax, though. I would eat him. That belly looks so appetizing. They made this giant wooden sphere. Bro, you put a person in there. Why did you seal it? Is he being excommunicated? Bro got locked away in the prison realm. Wait, is he still in there? Why are you putting it away for the night? How long does this take? You know there's still a person in there. Ooh, the ball is shiny now. Don't let the big shiny ball distract you from the fact that there is a person still inside there. Is he even alive? You know, it's like a little Kinder egg now. You get like a human surprise. Whew. This is the most satisfying painting style I've ever seen. It's almost like you've done this a million other times before. It kind of reminds me of like calligraphy brushes, but painting art with it. On the bird, it's so quick, and there is definitely no room to mess up. It's like, you gotta be really good at this to be able to paint this fast. You gotta know exactly what you're doing. This is calculated art. You know what every brush stroke is gonna look like before you even make it on the canvas. That's not how I paint. I rarely do art anymore, but when I do, I don't know what it's gonna look like until I like put it on the canvas. I don't think, I just move my hands and do the thing. This is the exact opposite. They just stabbed their canvas? What did that little boy's wrist do to you? Oh, he took some rope? Oh, and he's hanging it on the hope. Rope on the hope. I can't tell if the hope is 3D. Is it coming out of the canvas? Or does it look like it's 3D? Anyways, it attached onto the boy. So it looks like he's actually holding it. This honestly reminds me of Banksy's art. That kid like holding the balloon. Wait, and it's glow in the dark? Okay, that's pretty cool. Whoa. You know, you got a day mode and then you got a night mode. This photographer does these unrealistic photo shoots with real animals. Like, bro, where did you find this majestic looking squirrel? I've never seen a ginger squirrel before. He's so beautiful. How is bro so good looking? And he's a model? I didn't know they got squirrel models. Like, you see him posing for the pictures like he knows exactly what to do, like he's done this a million times. Like, the photographer must pay him in nuts. Give him a little wink. Same time next week? Like a little nut dealer. You know what I mean. They made a giant Kit Kat. Oh, it's the same color as his shirt. Did he wake up that day and plan to match the Kit Kat? Okay, where are y'all getting these giant Kit Kat molds? Because I would like to make a giant Kit Kat and make it gluten-free from Moldy Fun USA. I don't know if I like the sound of that. I will be ordering some of these and making a video. Okay, it took a tub of Nutella. Nobody needs a tub of Nutella unless you are a crepe restaurant. A creperie, if you will. You know, nothing like some Nutella on my chocolate. You know, if there's not enough sugar on your chocolate sugar, just sprinkle some more sugar on it. The powdered kind. That's a lot of sugar. Nutella is so delicious, but every time I want to eat it, I think about the picture of what it's made of. You think it's mostly chocolate and hazelnut, right? Wrong. Nutella is mostly palm oil and sugar. This representation of the deconstructed Nutella jar disgusts me so much. Like, it tastes good, but this is not good. No Nutella for me. We've all seen those miniature cooking videos, right? Sometimes they use real food, sometimes they use fake food, but this one's made out of felt. They took it to the next level. Miniature cooking, stop motion video, and it's all made out of felt. A felt omelet? Like, you're kidding me. The waffle maker is made out of felt. Bro, my brain can't even like comprehend this right now. It cooked a felt waffle. I didn't even know it was possible to slice bread made out of felt. I just like, the more I watch it, the more I'm just like impressed. The milk liquid made out of felt, it just does not sit well with me. Like, how did they do any of this? How do you make things out of felt and make them so small? I don't know. I've never made anything out of felt before, but my dogs shed a lot, and sometimes I take their hair, I take it out of their brush, and then I make it into a ball, and then I offer that ball to them, and then they sniff it and be like, get disgusted from themselves. That's me maxing my felt capabilities. This is a whole nother level. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and make sure you turn on notifications. Click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Today we're watching some relatable TikToks. When you see somebody pass by with clothes the same color as their skin. I swear, it's always like, are they not wearing pants? It's like a little mini jump scare that somebody is pantsless in public. POV, moms when you try to show them something on your phone. Why would we try to grab your phone? This is not good enough. Give it to me, I need to see it closer. Oh, and if you're showing something in your camera roll, they always have the instinct to swipe. Why? What are you swiping? What are you looking for? Oops, I accidentally went to your entire album. Oops, is that your hidden folder? Like, this is why we don't trust y'all with the phones. Now, you know, not that I got anything to hide. Some parents need to learn, like, phone etiquette. You will look with your eyes only. Thank you. iPhones for absolutely no reason at all. Okay, this creeps me out. Because what the hell, Apple? You be getting my hopes up for no reason. Like, just a random vibration, and then I check and there's no notification. Where did it go? And then you start scrolling up and down like, what was that? Who was that? I ain't got any text. Where did that come from? I swear, sometimes I be in the other room and I like leave my phone down. I hear it like vibrating. Like somebody's calling me. Or maybe the 4G or Wi-Fi particles are sending brain-eating waves into my head just for funsies. We won't know for at least 20 years what all this technology is doing to us. When you ask your mom for your birth certificate, she got it somewhere under the mattress. You can't be losing these things. You gotta keep them in a place that's nice, safe, and secure, like the inside of your mattress. Okay, the idea of a birth certificate is also stupid. It's like, here is proof that you were born and alive on this piece of paper. Do not lose this piece of paper or you won't be able to go to school or get a job. Good luck getting a driver's license without the original from 1992. How do you expect me not to lose a paper like that? They gotta stop making everything digital these days. You can't make my proof of existence on a piece of paper and expect me not to lose it in 3 days. My emergency contact. They somewhere out there. Why are they not picking up their phone? Bro, it's an emergency. Bro is peeking in the snow. Oh, wow. Quite the sizable hole. You're the hospital trying to call your emergency contact. Meanwhile, they out there doing the randomest things. They never there when you need them. Now, to be fair, I've never had an emergency contact ever called, so let's keep it that way. We don't need no emergency contact ever called. POV, you go to the gym to get stronger, but you can't even adjust the bench. Bro, come on, it's literally step 1. How am I supposed to lift and get stronger if I can't even adjust the bench? That's like step 0. You have to adjust the bench, and then you sit on it, and then you lift the weights. It's tough out there. This happened to me the other day. I had to move the bench, like that whole thing. Instead of adjusting it, I had to move it out of the way. I could barely do that. You know, I thought I was getting pretty strong until the obstacle decided to humble me. Reactions when somebody notices a hair in their food.
Where did it came from?
Okay, just get it out of the way. Who cares? Come on, eat around it. Oh. She realized. My years of having a hair in my meal, I don't think I have ever choked on it. The worst part is when it goes in between your teeth. Very unpleasant experience. Wouldn't recommend. I don't know how you could choke on a piece of hair though. It's no big deal. It happens. Me, leaning my phone on anything I see on the kitchen table when it's time to eat and watch YouTube. Yeah, that's how it would be. Stanley Cup. Also, a phone stand. Or like this, because I like to scroll through TikToks. I'm literally allergic to eating without watching something. I need my eating entertainment. It just makes the food taste better. The dining experience elevated.
Hey, remember when texting cost money and we had to count our messages?
What? Yeah? Wait. Oh. Your boomer is showing. Yeah, back in the day, we had to use numbers, not letters. We didn't get a full keyboard. We had 0 through 9. And then we had 3 letters on each one. And we had to press a number a certain amount of times to get to the letter. Texting was quite the thumb workout. One word was like 15 button pushes. And every text cost money to send. You know, kids these days will never know that struggle. Y'all are living in the world of technology. Watching my DoorDasher on the little map get closer to my house. I love to see their little car moving closer to my house. Oh, they're right outside. Turn off the lights and pretend like no one's home. Then I'll wait for them to snap their little picture before ever so slightly opening the door and grabbing my bag and scurrying off to my room where I will eat it in peace. Bro, I literally had the dumbest DoorDasher ever the other day. I DoorDashed a box of cookies, gluten-free, and he took a picture of my house. My house, no cookies. And so I went outside. I was like, where is it? Usually when they steal your food, and I've had this happen several times, where they take a picture of the food, and then they take the food, and then they take it back into their car, and then they eat it. But no, bro forgot to take a picture with the cookies in front of my house. He just took a picture of the house, no cookies. I got a refund. That was easy. But if you're gonna steal 2 cookies, do a better job. What an idiot. My pre-flight ritual. And I love when you get on a plane and the flight attendants have those big baskets with antibacterial wipes like, here, please take one. Clean your own seat. Because those seats are dirty. They do not clean them. They don't wipe them down between each flight. So the nasty, stinky, sweaty person that was marinating for 4 hours in your seat on the last flight, their germs are still on the chair. I always be wiping down everything. Also, hello, viruses. They just casually be sitting on surfaces. And you know, the best place for people to go and cough? You know, time to let it all out. Now that we're at an airport with thousands of other people around us, let's spread as much germs as we possibly can. Me, every 2 minutes, checking my passport, ID, hasn't grown legs, jumped out of my bags, and run off without me. You know, you just gotta make sure. You gotta double check, you gotta triple check. We're already in the airport. We're past security. But you can never be too sure. Sometimes they just be growing legs and jumping out of your bag. Watch yourself from running IDs. I went to the bathroom, so I took my chances. I gotta put me. Bro, you already got fries on your plate. Why are you getting more? You're just being greedy at this point. Man, I would have went for some of them wings. Also, it's in the list of commandments of boyfriend duties to share his food with you. You, however, are not legally obligated to share food with your boyfriend. Whatever you don't finish, you give to your human trash can. I do not believe in equal food rights. Doing laundry, and then you pull this one move. Oh, the spin? And then a sock falls down. You naughty naughty. This is the last time I let you escape from my grasp. Something's behind at the top. It's just so satisfying when they fall down. You know, make sure you stick your head in there, do a 360, look around for any socks that have gone astray. Me when I purposely die in the game so I can eat my food.
I'm mad too, man. No, you not.
This is how not to get mad in a game. Bro, before I used to rage really badly, every time I would die. But if I have a little snacky snack, I cannot tell you how nonchalant that make me. Oh, I died? Oh, who cares? I could just spectate and eat my little snacky snack. It's a win-win situation. 10-year-old me, when I finish eating a cupcake, begins to scrape the cookie. I don't know why we be eating cupcakes like it is the last cupcake we will ever enjoy in our pathetic little lives. Come on, scraping the cake off the wrapper? Yo, I did it. You probably did it too. Looking back at that, that is gluttonous behavior. Come on now. Are we really that down bad for a crumb of cake? I guess so. When you don't want to make a second trip. No, there will never be a second trip. I will do everything I can. She didn't shut the trunk. Bro, if you didn't shut the trunk, there's gonna be a second trip. You gotta make sure there is one free finger to shut the trunk. Nah, but for real. I refuse to make more than one trip. Worst case, I will take everything, put it by the door, then close the car, and then take it all in. When the car sickness hits and you gotta lock in. Oh, we having a great time until we're not. Car sickness sucks. Bro, I'm gonna be pulling a Mikasa right now. This strand of hair. You know, I've only ever had car sickness after leaving a restaurant or when I was really hungry and I got takeout and like I smelled the food and I thought it was like the fumes of the food were making me nauseous, but no, it's car sickness. And it usually only happens like in the back of a Tesla. If I don't have my head like up against the car headrest, like I will get nauseous in the backseat of an electric vehicle. And it's very specific, but it's a real thing. What's worse than heartbreak? Oh no, my DIY toilet seat cover! Honestly, this sucks so bad. I'm just like, screw it, I'm hovering. I will always make a toilet seat cover. If no toilet seat cover, I am forced to hover. I don't think I've ever sat down, bare thigh, to public toilet seat. I don't think I've ever done that. The idea grosses me out so much. When you try to build an outfit, but instead you build a mountain. This closet monster is going directly to Goodwill. I'm confused. Is this like potential outfit or things that didn't work? Because every time I clean out my closet, I got a pile like this. It's going straight into a garbage bag. It's gonna sit in my car for several months and then eventually Goodwill. Going through random stuff because somebody is standing in front of what I want. Nah, this isn't the tech. Like you gotta get in there. Like right after they let go of something, you grab it. And then in my experience, people eventually move. Only because like I'm so impatient when it comes to things like this. I spy something that I want to get it before they get it. So literally like the second they let go of it, it's mine. I did this the other day at this vintage shop. There was this table. Oh my god, it was so cool. It's like a tree stump table. And then this woman, she was like walking around and she was eyeing it. It was on sale. And then like I saw it the moment I walked in, and then like the second she stopped touching it, I like got an employee. I was like, I want it, I'll buy it, and then he took the price tag off, and then it's mine. You should have been quicker. Bro, leave my mom out of this. That's her only meal of the day. Let her enjoy it. Okay, it's not the only thing that my mom eats in a day, but it's the only thing I ever see her eating. Y'all ever see your mom eating anything else? Like, no, I will say that do be the best part. The only way to put away Tupperware.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Shove it in there. Shove it in. Yeah. Like, is there anybody that actually puts the lid on, closes the sides of it, and then stacks it neatly in the Tupperware drawer? No. Like, those things are thrown in. They're called Tupperware for a reason. Reading directions from the trash because you threw away the box too fast. I don't need it. I swear I don't need it. I'll be good. I know how to do this. I've made this macaroni a million times. How long I gotta boil this for again? I don't know why anybody hates on anybody in this world because we're all really the same person and do the same things and make the same mistakes. There, I created world peace. You're welcome. Me blowing it up in my room after muting my FaceTime call, but suddenly I gotta make sure the mute button is not tricking me. Okay, I take back what I said about us having the exact same experiences because what? Y'all should be casually farting on FaceTime? Like, and then you gotta check to make sure the mute button is not tricking you. Like, what? Comment below. Is this a relatable experience to you? Because what? When your mom already told you get up and she comes in again. Like, bro, I'm up. I've been up this whole time. Like, what are you talking about? This is where you learn to become a professional gaslighter. You gaslight you and your mom into thinking you've been up this whole time. How dogs act as soon as you get the camera out.
Toe.
Turns his head.
What are you doing?
Turn around. Like, yeah.
Look at me.
Bro, what is this phenomenon?
Isaac.
It's like they know. I don't know if they're trying to get like a better look with like the side eye, or maybe they're giving you the side eye because look. Like, Alice, you're so cute. You're so cute, so cute, so cute. Wow. I took a picture of the puppy. Come on, Ash. Why you be doing this? Why you be doing this? I love this dog. I love this dog. Wait, actually a banger. She looks like a ghost. When I do something dumb on FaceTime and they take a screenshot.
Did you just take my picture? I'm your buck mom. Did I ask you to take my picture? Erase.
I FaceTime maybe twice a year. 50% of the time, I turn my camera off. Like, what do you need to be seeing me for? Like, yes, congratulations, I see you. You're the one who asked to FaceTime. Not me. I don't be FaceTiming people. This is weird to me. I spend enough time on camera. Like, I don't want to be on camera if I don't have to. Dad's at 6 a.m. Bro, I thought this was just my dad. Like, oh, he smokes. So 90% of the time that he's not smoking, he just hacks out. Who knows what? Bro's constantly heaving at the taste of fresh, smokeless air. And they be making as much sound as possible. Like, oh yeah, gotta let everybody know I am awake. Time for everybody else to wake up. You're very inconsiderate, Papa. But no one's gonna call him out on it. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
চিঠিটা আমি লিখছি তোমার জন্য।
কার্ডের কথাগুলো তুমি লিখছো? হ্যাঁ, আমি লিখেছি, কিন্তু কথাগুলো আমার না।
মেয়েটা দেখছিস?
কোন মেয়েটা?
তোদের বাসার দোতলায় আসছে।
মা, মোম দিয়ে যাও না। আরে আসতেছি রে বাবা। আপনার গান শুনে ছাদে আসলাম। আপনি গিটার বাজান বল।
কি দিল এটা? 100 টাকা? আমি তো চাইছিলাম। তোর মন খারাপ এটা? তুই কি আসার আগেই জানতি না আসার পর জানছস?
আমার মনে হয় আমি জানি স্পেশাল মানুষটা কে। আরে রূপা না, আছে অন্য কেউ।
তোমাকে কিন্তু আমার অনেক ভাল লাগে আপু, কিন্তু তোমার ভাইটা না কেমন জানি। তোমরা দুই ভাই বোন, নিজের ভাই বোন, কিন্তু দুজনের না কোনো মিলই নাই। কই, সবাই তো বলে মিল আছে। দাদা বাড়িতে ঈদ না করলে মজা হয় বলেন?
এখানে অনেক মজা হবে।
দাদা বাড়িতে
ভাই আপনি নিয়ে আসেন, আমি আপনার 500 টাকায় দিব, ঠিক আছে? ঠিক আছে তো? হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, তাহলে নিয়ে আসবো না কিন্তু। ঠিক আছে ভাই।
তুমি দুনিয়ার কিনা তাই তো আমার সন্দেহ। মনে হচ্ছে ব্যস্ত থেকে হুড়পুরি নেমে আসছে।
কার্ডের কথাগুলো তুমি লিখছো? হ্যাঁ, আমি লিখেছি, কিন্তু কথাগুলো আমার না। আচ্ছা শোনো না, আমি তোমার জন্য একটা ঈদ কার্ড বানাইছি, আমি বাসা থেকে নিয়ে আসি। তুই বানাইছিস?
ভাই আমি তো কার্ডটা নিব ভাই, আমি তো বলি নাই আমি নিব না, শুধু আমার টাকাটা এখনো ম্যানেজ হয় নাই। তুই আমার ঘরে কি করিস?
তোর কাছে সরি বলতে আসছি।
সরি বলে চলে যা।
এটা তো আবার মিউজিকও বাজে। কালকে সকালবেলা অয়ন ভাই আমাকে এই কার্ডটা দিয়ে গেছে। তপু ভাই কেমন আছেন?
ভালো, তুমি?
ভালো। আপনাকে তো বাসায় পাওয়াই যায় না। কই, আচ্ছা আপনি আমাকে ঈদ কার্ড দিবেন না?
বাবা, আসবো?
হ্যাঁ।
আমার তো খুব পছন্দ হয়েছে। এ দেখেন মিউজিক বাজে, এখানে লাইটও জ্বলে, একজোড়া ঝুমকা।
ঝুমকা? হঠাৎ ঝুমকা কেন?
আমি না এত সুন্দর কার্ড কখনোই দেখি নাই। আচ্ছা এত সুন্দর কার্ড অয়ন ভাই কই থেকে পাইলো বলেন তো?
কিন্তু আমি যেদিন তোমাকে ঝুমকা পরিয়ে দেব সেদিন তুমি চোখে কাজলও পড়বে।
আরে আপাতে আসেন, ভিতরে আসেন। না, ভিতরে যাবো না। এটা
ফর্সা মুখে এসে যখন পড়লো মনে হইতেছিল একটা পরীর পাট।
এদিকে তরুকে তো এত টাকা দেয়া লাগে না, তোকে এত টাকা দেয়া লাগে।
তো আমার মতো এত বাইরে যায় না। এখন পড়তে হবে না, বাসায় গিয়ে পড়ো। ভালোবাসা ব্যাটারিতে চলে না। তুমি নাকি তনুকে ঈদ কার্ড দিছো, সেটা নাকি আবার নিজের হাতে বানাইছো। মাঠে চল।
আমি মাঠে যাবো।
মাঠে যাবি না কেন?
মাঠে আসতে যাবো না।
মাঠে চল।
তপু আমি আজকে মাঠে যাবো না, তুই যা।
মেয়েটা দেখছিস?
কোন মেয়েটা?
তোদের বাসার দোতলায় আসছে।
এদিকে আয়, তুই আয়।
আরে তোমাকে একটা জিনিস দিব।
সুর মেলাতে আমার বেলা যে যায়। মানুষ ব্রিলিয়ান্ট হলে কি চালাক হয় নাকি? তুমি যত কিছু বলো না কেন, তোমার ভাই একটা বোকাই থাকবে, ঠিক আছে?
ওরকম কোনো ভালো কাঠ তো নাই এই দোকানে।
আচ্ছা ভাই, ওই যে খুললে মিউজিক বাজে, তারপরে লাইট জ্বলে।
আপনার ছেলে যে এরকম একটা চিঠি লিখতে পারে আমি তো ভাবতেই পারিনি।
মা, স্কুল তো বন্ধ আর 7 দিন পরই, তুমি এখনো আমাকে পড়ার জন্য চাপ দিবা? আপনি জানেন আমি কি চিন্তা করেছি? এবার ঈদে আমাকে সবচেয়ে সুন্দর আর স্পেশাল কার্ডটা যে দিবে।
ও ওই রূপার সঙ্গে একটু দেখা করতে আসছিলাম।
দেখা হয়েছে?
আমি কতগুলো ঈদ কার্ড পেয়েছি আপনি জানেন?
কতগুলা?
অনেক।